I didn't shout. I didn't fight. I just became quiet. And it drove him. If something bothered me, I said it. If I was unhappy, I spoke. If I felt ignored, I complained, not aggressively. At first, my husband listened. Then he started reacting differently. Anytime I raised an issue, he snide first, like I was disturbing him. Sometimes he didn't even let me finish my sentences. You're always finding something wrong. Can you ever just relax? You women talk too much. Slowly, conversations turned into arguments, not because the issues were big, but because he treated my feelings like noise. Evening, I tried to tell him I felt lonely even though we lived in the same house. He laughed at me. That laugh did something to me. It embarrassed me. I felt stupid for opening my mouth. So the next time something hurt me, I kept it to myself. The next time he ignored me, I swallowed it. And gradually, I stopped talking. I still woke up early, still cooked, still asked if he'd eaten, still attended family events with him. No longer told him my thoughts. I no longer shared my worries. I no longer asked him questions about us. First, he didn't notice. In fact, he liked it. No more quarrels. Weeks passed. Then he started noticing things. I no longer reacted when he came home late. I no longer checked his phone when messages popped up. I accepted everything calmly. That calmness unsettled him. One night while we were in bed, he turned and asked, "Why don't you talk again?" I said, "Talk about what?" He said, "Anything. You don't argue anymore." I smiled and replied, "There's nothing to argue about." That was the beginning of his panic. He started asking questions I had begged him to ask before. He suddenly wanted to know how my day went. He asked if I was angry, if I was seeing someone else, if I was planning to leave. One night he said, almost afraid, "You've changed. I don't know what's going on in your head anymore." I looked at him and said calmly, "That's how I've been feeling for years." He finally understood something important too late. I had learned how to survive without being heard. And when a woman stops needing to be understood, she's already halfway gone.